Pop goes the weasel.
Okay.
I think
Wait,
maybe
can you
just
hear me here?
to like get it out of the way instead of having to gravitas to the 3, 2, 1 countdown because then that like lends itself to an awkward pause right afterwards. Then it's like, oh, okay, so now what do we talk about? When it could have just been like a flow of conversation.
Yeah,
All right.
I want to try out both eventually. You know, sometimes I'll probably just like hit record without even telling you guys. Other times I'll just like
I would
count
prefer
down.
that. Give me the surprise.
That's how actually we've done the other recordings so far. I would just like hit record while you were in the middle of saying the N
So this
word
is
or
a novel
something.
technique.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of N-word, you
Nah,
were
wait, what could you possibly have to say
Speaking of,
about N words?
before the
we
show. You
weren't we
said
weren't speaking about it's just being dishonest. But sure, yeah, let's talk about the N word.
No, we don't have to talk
so
about the.
before the show, Chris was saying it's not okay to shoot black people,
It's
and I
not.
wanted him to elaborate. Why is
What?
it
Well,
not
I
okay
mean,
to shoot black?
Wait, what? Why is it not okay to shoot black people?
Yeah, yeah,
I'll explain it right now. It's because they got it rough, man. You know, like cops are shooting
yeah.
at them.
well, hold on.
Other
Are
black people are
they just
shooting
shooting
at
Comedians
them?
them.
out there.
I
No. Oh
mean,
my God.
who's calling you, Kane? Who's vibrating your shit?
Fuck, sorry. My dad's calling me. Sorry. I'll just yeah exit out of that and
You know what? He's probably
so, oh, yeah,
worried.
wait. So shooting black people. So in what context though? I mean, just like straight up going up to them and shooting them like in cold blood.
Yeah,
No, no,
yeah.
no, no. That wasn't the context. I think it was what were we wait, how exact Oh, it was we were first I don't know. We were talking about like Osmosis Jones and something about how it was like ironic that like Chris Rock, who's, you know, a black comedian, was doing the voice of Ozzy, who is a white blood cell, like explicitly white, and he's a cop. And Jay made some joke. He was like, "Oh, it's funny because they usually do the exact opposite or something." And I was like, "Oh, that's I see what you did there."
Yeah, and then something about how like not yeah, it was like Nick Mullen like shooting black people or something, and you're like not, and I said yeah, it's
No,
only
no, that's
reasonable.
that's not that's misphrasing what I said. I said he was tweeting about how like I don't think it was just him, but like comedians in general should carry around guns, you know? And like people
Oh
were
yeah,
yeah, yeah, it was kind of like a play on like the stand your ground thing. It was funny. I
yeah.
liked it. I
Okay.
enjoyed it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
and
do
then I
comedians
said
typically get shot at?
No, comedians should be the ones doing the shooting because apparently they get
yeah,
assaulted. That's what he was implying, I think. Like,
Because they have judgment. They have the best judgment. Comedians getting up on stage and insulting people based on stereotypes. That's the yeah. There should be our law and order right there. That should be our. Uh, hold on a second. I
oh
yeah,
shit.
like
wanted
getting
to
up
go outside for that.
We got
people, and then when they get mad, shooting them makes sense.
Yo, I'm making our Twitter account just so I could. Oh wow, what's our birthday? Actually, it should be today. It should be on this day.
Okay,
March 30th. What year? Pick a good year that's like at least 18 years ago.
1984.
Okay. 1984, a good year. Imagine if you actually had a bottle of wine from 1984. That would be pretty fly.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I have a bottle of whiskey that has not been opened from like the year that I was born, and it was made in the month that I was born too. So, and I just have it. Probably drink it one of these days.
Yo, it's funny. I'm making our Twitter account. Oh man, Terrorisk is taken. So we basically have to put an underscore between Terro and
Or
Risk.
how about this? Terrorisk podcast.
Wow, it was actually suggested. Holy shit. That's good.
Okay, there we go. The algorithm's too smart. I don't like it, but thank you, algorithm.
Oh, what do you want to see on Twitter? The choices for preferences are like fashion and beauty. No, we're definitely doing outdoors. Arts and culture, anime and manga, business and finance, food, 100%, travel, no, no, gaming,
Baseball.
yes. Oh yeah, there's definitely sports coming out. Careers, home and family, 100%. Fitness, sports, and technology. All right. They're gonna show us like bullshit about like Elon Musk and sports. So basketball, no. Soccer, yes. Basketball, football, dance.
Sorry, it's an opportune time right now, and easily blowing up my phone. But yeah, okay. So what were you talking about? I was just saying, like, comedians should not be,
We're talking about how every sport is awesome except for baseball.
Baseball's the only good
shouldn't be the
sport, to be
authority
honest.
figures
I'm
as far as
just
the
joking,
society is
dude.
concerned.
I like baseball. I'm just kidding around. That's why I
And
just
I
hit
like
it.
all the other sports too.
Oh,
So I
well,
was
sports suck. Why watch a sport? It's like 2.5 hours of just tossing the ball around. The hell is there to be
well,
gleaned from
yeah,
that? I mean, you can pretty much
and like
guess what
talking to
a baseball
gas.
game is going to be the same. People complain about movies like deriving from previous movies, like baseball games are deriving from previous baseball games because they follow the same exact rules.
Yeah, well, it's a different result every time. And
Yeah,
like the
movies are a
voice.
different result every time. There's different pixels.
Oh,
It's not the exact
no,
configuration of pixels every time.
yeah, they don't have like a structure that 99% of movies use in baseball. Like 99% of movies are all like the
Vroom, vroom.
stupid bullshit. Eventually, you get the like Deus Ex Machina thing, and then you like kill the bad guy. But then before you kill the bad guy, you have to drop the item that kills the bad guy, and then it's like a struggle to get it, and it's like really tense. And Hans Zimmer does like some music, and then like the movie ends after you win, and then there's a kiss. That's like every fucking movie ever, and it's fucking annoying.
Every baseball game, one team winning.
Yeah, no, awesome. Winning is awesome. And
Every
also, like,
baseball game is
being
only one. It's
tribalist,
so predictable. It's always just one team beating the other.
dude,
Exactly.
like, I don't know,
Movies are a
man.
lot more
I just,
complicated.
no,
That's funny.
not at all.
No, no,
Like,
no.
if you boil it down that way, maybe. I think Kane would actually like baseball if he looked into it.
Actually, all right. So when it comes to
You're just like
professional sports,
automatically on, like what matter to you. Like you're choosing what matters to you. So you're like cherry picking what is supposed to be important and what isn't. Like
no,
a
listen.
movie,
All
like
right,
I mean, you
Kane,
could say
Kane,
that like
Kane,
that's very
Kane.
important.
I get
So
where you're coming from,
what? Not
but
all.
let me shine a light on this end, right? So I've been watching a lot of like bullshit Netflix documentaries, and they would describe how a lot of the times in professional sports, it's not just about what happens on the track or on the field or on the court, but it's also like the back room business. With like
Oh,
the
yeah.
team ownership and the sponsorships and shit and the money that actually drives
And
such events, and also.
destruction.
And this stuff does
The
generate
backroom dealings, the dives, yeah,
this stuff does
the
generate
rigged
like
games.
this generates like billions of fucking dollars a year. It's like a lot of fucking money that goes into it, and people just really care about it for some reason because, well, that is what
And most people are normies.
that's what I really don't see eye to eye with. I'm just like, it's just cool. I mean, there are some sports that I just can't help but be into, but they're like badass shit, like Formula One. That shit's awesome. You ever see like guys like flying through a track 200 miles per hour? That shit's baller.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Baseball's pretty interesting because it's
because you're
like,
fast.
Wait, guys,
it's like,
wait, ready,
uh-huh.
ready. All right, continue.
Okay, so it's like the only sport that it doesn't matter if you're like emaciated, obese, ripped, skinny, tall, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you're good at it and you're smart, you can be successful. If you have good management that's like constructing like logically how to win and stuff, and it's a very high IQ smart sport and anyone can play it. It's really not like this turbo jock bullshit like other sports. It's really good,
What?
and it's run by autistic.
It's sort of like an e-sport, like
Yeah, kind
Counter-Strike.
of. Yeah, a little bit. Like there's a lot of like data and like autistic smart people shit that go into it. Like I've been able to convert my esport friends
Autistic smart
into,
people.
huh?
That seems like kind
No,
of
I
an
was just
oxymoron. Autistic smart.
no, man. It's like I'm not using autistic as like the literal definition because like we know how those people are, but autistic in the 4chan way, like that's baseball, man.
So the wrong way is the
Yeah,
way you're using it
yeah,
is the wrong way. The
yeah.
way that
Like
it doesn't
that's
actually mean
supposed
what.
to be the accepted way.
Fuck it.
The way that
No.
most people use today. So
Well, I don't know. I think maybe you're kind of biased from your internet circles that like consider like 20 people. Like, I mean,
No, dude, I've seen
I
it
think most
all over.
people use autism more than
Yo, wait, did you
like
guys
the
hear?
disorder.
Did you guys hear that they might take away fucking Will Smith's Oscar? That's pretty funny.
I did. I did. I hope they do.
No, no.
Like, don't jump out in public, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
that's what,
if that isn't staged.
you don't believe that like comedians should be assaulted when they make the wrong joke to the wrong person.
no. I think that
Isn't their
anyone
job
should
to be
say what they want.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Like the idea is
inclined.
they
I'm
make funny
inclined.
jokes.
I'm inclined to agree. I kind of agree with that assessment. You know, like it's kind of
Yeah, I
their
don't like
job.
the precedent being set that like if somebody says some hurtful words, you can just go punch them or slap them or whatever.
Or shoot
I
them
think
or
that's
fucking kill them.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
go punch that guy. He's a Nazi. Well, is he really a Nazi? No, but like if you call him one and he says something that's slightly right wing, you may get slapped or punched or killed or whatever. Like, do you see what I mean? It's a
Yeah,
slippery
well,
slope.
response. Like punching somebody in response to words it doesn't make any sense. It's not the appropriate punishment. So I
Yeah,
mean,
like
like somebody calls that, or somebody had his wife. He was bald, she was bald because he like equated her to like that fucking GI Jane character. I mean, like so
yeah,
she is
yeah,
bald. I mean, everybody knows it. So it's not. She needs to accept it. Like not like sooner or later. I don't know why she looked motioned to Will Smith like and go slap that motherfucker for me because otherwise he disrespected me. I
yeah,
mean,
dude.
I think Will Smith is just kind of whipped.
You know what's fucked up?
What?
This is super
But
fucked up. Okay, so do you know who sponsored the Oscars this year?
No. Is it
Pfizer.
something?
I'm pretty.
Uh,
Okay, so, there's more. There's more. Pfizer was one of the sponsors and maybe the main one. I don't know. But guess what Pfizer just announced today on Pfizer.com or org or whatever? Their new alopecia drug.
what does it do?
hmm,
It makes you not have alopecia anymore. The disease
Oh,
that,
what?
yeah.
No, see, all right. You're trying to I know what you're trying. Well, maybe you're not even trying. Maybe it's true. Maybe you're right. Are they really
schizo
sponsoring?
connection.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yo, this is oh no. Oh no.
It's fucked up, right?
No, what's fucked up is that an actual schizophrenic person might listen to this like recording and then they'll be like, "Oh my God." Ah! Like, I feel for
Even
those
though it really
people.
it makes sense they would be sponsored by somebody because she was attending. So I mean, it makes sense they would have a sponsor like that. But then they're
Yeah,
not gonna like make that connection. They're gonna be like, oh no, like this is why it's because of the staged thing. Well, I mean, it might be staged, it might not. I
Yo,
don't
guys,
know. It
guys,
doesn't really matter to me.
what should be our first tweet?
the N word.
Yeah.
No, we can't do that. Twitter will ban us like
Okay,
before.
just tweet out
Well,
the
it should be something
podcast.
funny.
Say, like,
No,
hey, listen
you
to
know
our new
what?
podcast.
I'll tweet the N word.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
doing
get
it.
post
That
blocked,
is
and
banned
then
immediately.
yeah. So when you're banned, you take the screenshot of you us being blocked or whatever. Post that. That'll be our first tweet, and we'll pin it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I literally typed out the N word.
Yeah, perfect.
All right,
Like,
whatever.
how cool would it be if, like, our first tweet was a pinned tweet that we made of ourselves being banned for saying the N word?
No, that wouldn't be cool at all because I want to stay on Twitter. I want to be able to fuck with these people. I want to be able to come on here and talk some shit to some like fucking billionaire fucking celebrity. Are there any fucking billionaire movie stars? I think I talked about this with someone recently. Like they were like, no,
Uh,
that movie star isn't a billionaire. A billion is a
Jerry
lot."
Seinfeld.
Is he really a billionaire? Or are you just saying that because
I
he's
think so.
like,
Yeah. No, look it up. I think he only says like $1 billion. It's like 950 million at least.
all right, let's pull that shit up.
yeah, that'd be cool. I like Jerry Seinfeld. He's a pretty cool
He was,
dude.
yeah, I like him too.
You
His
know,
stand-up is pretty solid. He was in B movie, so
No,
he's technically a
you
movie
know what it
star.
says? CelebrityNetWorth.com states his net worth at 950 million. So he's like just
Ah, yeah, so close enough.
yeah.
yeah.
He must be really good with money for some strange reason.
Yeah,
I wonder what it could be.
I don't know.
I
I don't
wonder
know
why.
either.
Yeah. What's
Oh,
Larry David's net worth?
Larry
It's like
David.
half that.
No, Woody Allen would have been funny too. Larry David. This is a pretty funny segment, you know, like we're just like looking up the net worth of Jewish comedians. Like,
Yeah.
all right. So
Oh,
no, Larry David's actually a punk fucking bitch compared to Jerry Seinfeld. Like he's only about 400 million.
oh,
Yeah,
geez.
about half that.
I'm gonna look up Woody Allen.
Have you guys seen
Woody,
Love and Death?
yo, Woody Allen's at
I have
140
not.
million.
That I like. I do like
Low
Woody
level.
Allen for a degenerate pedo. Woody Allen's pretty funny. So, but yeah, Love and Death is pretty good. It's one of his movies. I think it's from like the 70s or whatever. Set in Russia. Need to watch it again. It's been a while, but yeah, not
I'm
in
gonna
the
have a cigarette
future.
outside.
Huh?
I'm bringing the phone with me.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know I'm going outside real quick.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was in the future. We should probably set topics that we're going to talk about just to have them in the forefront of our minds, like do some research
Yo,
and stuff,
dude,
but still obviously like riff
yo, if you
off of
signed,
that.
if you guys, once I give you like the login credentials for the Terrorisk Twitter, I think you guys would love this fucking feed because it's all just like Fox News headline after Fox News headline. I think I just passed a funny one. It was really funny. Positive drug tests among U.S. workers hit 2-decade high. That's sick. That rules, man. I like that shit.
Yeah, pretty badass.
Wait, so Jay, what were you saying that we should come up with like a list of topics to talk about for each of these? So we have like some
Yeah,
sort of structure.
Nah. All right.
yeah, just
So
a little.
I actually was doing that for
Well,
this call. I
speaking
was
of
like writing some
expensive
things in Google Keep,
coronavirus,
like some just
inflation
basic
hitting
ideas to
your
talk about like the
Super
homeless
Bowl.
situation around here in Salisbury. And because I was just gonna like segue from like the homeless anecdote from like talking to a homeless guy and interviewing him for saying like going into like, well, yeah, I tried talking to a homeless guy, but I don't know if you know this, but you know, it's not really the most riveting conversation talking to a homeless person. It's
Yeah,
usually all just like, yeah, please help me, I'm starving, blah blah blah. It's really annoying to listen to, and then just like spiral from there.
yeah,
Just
no,
going to like
exactly.
yo, all right. This is a good one. So Fox News tweeted, ethics professor slams medical student who implied she stuck a patient for mocking her pronoun pin.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty epic. Like I think that if anybody has pronouns in their bio, they should be assaulted. Like I was just saying like before comedians should say what they want, but if you have pronouns, you need to be assaulted.
Aw, that's
It's just to
transphobic,
play a
Jay.
joke. Like he, him, like, oh, obviously I'm he, him, but I'm just gonna say this because I'm so self-aware. Like I hate that joke. Like I just wish people would stop doing it already.
What joke? Wait, I'm
Or
sorry,
like
I wasn't
they,
listening.
them, especially.
All right, I see what you're saying. Yo, you know who I actually heard speak recently? Fucking Ted Cruz. I'd never heard him
I mean,
speak.
do you see what I'm saying? I mean, just like the guys that'll do that as a joke. Like they don't actually like need those pronouns, but they say it because they want to like be playfully self-aware. Like, oh, like I'm like kind of, you know, acknowledging the fact that like we need to do this, but also playing like making fun of the fact that, you know, a lot of people do this, you know, unironically.
Yeah.
Are you talking?
No,
Wait,
I
wait. Can
see,
you give
but
me like
So
an
the
example of a joke like that?
points of reference.
yeah. I don't know. If I had to ever put like pronouns into anything, it would be something redundant and stupid like him, her, or something like that. And then like making
That is pretty funny.
uh, I'm sorry. You're
Like
gonna
take
have
your
to.
pick, just
Yeah,
anything.
you're gonna have to refer to me as him or her because those are my pronouns, and you must respect
Or just list
them.
every single pronoun, like him, her, they, them,
yeah, or
z,
just him,
them.
her.
There's
Like no he or she. Like if she
Ho Chi
if it's
Minh.
yeah, Ho Chi Minh. But if it was just like he, she,
That'll be a
that could
Chinese pronoun.
that would be like a, oh, he's making a tranny joke, and that'd be too obvious. So it has to be him, her, or something. Because you know how like everyone would call trannies like he, she's or whatever when we were younger. At least maybe that's a California thing. I don't know.
I remember when I was a
Fuck
little kid,
California.
like we would make fun of Chinese people, like making like Chinese names that were actually just like words and just be like fucking guy, or something like that.
Fucking
Yeah.
guy. Fucking guy. Yo, I told you guys.
Hey, fucking
well,
guy. Yeah.
Damn, Kane. I think you're probably best at the accents, the impersonations out of all of us. You know.
Oh yeah, I suck at
Well,
it.
I practice.
You really? So what is it like? Do you practice in the shower or something?
No, I just practice in bed, and like I practice a lot. Like during late nights on Facebook, I'll do like just an autistic rant of like 20 or 30 VMs in a row, just doing like impressions of people. And a lot of the time, I'm just like mocking Facebook personalities. Like I'll mock Ed or Jess.
Damn. Yo, if you're in front of like a computer, it would be funny if you did those impersonations while you were recording.
Yeah, I'm down to do that. Like right now, I'm just smoking a cigarette outside though, so I don't want to like do anything racist right now because I live in kind of a dark neighborhood.
Yeah. Yo, this is
Yeah.
kind of a crazy
Dark.
format for a podcast. Like Jay sitting in his fucking car, like Kane's like outside smoking a cigarette. I got my fucking Yeti mic hooked up behind my desktop, scrolling through fucking Terrorisk Twitter feed, which is just bullshit. I'm like so bored of it now. It's just CNN, Fox News, Fox News, Fox News, Fox News, CNN. I don't give a shit.
It's really a really n-rigged
Actually, this is pretty
operation.
cool.
Essentially, right?
There's this one thing that I just passed by called disturbing Studio 54 photos. I gotta check this shit. John Travolta shows off his Saturday Night Fever.
Okay,
right.
that's disturbing.
While regular people shared the dance floor with celebrities like John Travolta, that doesn't mean the normies could mingle with the stars all the time. Everyone knows about the club's famous dance floor, but there were more places where the rich and famous could disappear. Often they hid away together. One area where wild things happened was the rubber room, a private room above the balcony that was covered in rubber so it was easy to clean. The basement is where most VIPs went. There are rumors that the co-owners supplied this area with mattresses for anyone who wanted to get a little quote-unquote shut-eye. Very suggestive. It's really funny. Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
The village people pose with a young Michael Jackson and a couple of babes. Look closer to see Bruce Jenner on the left. Oh! Yo, this is actually a dope. This is a dope fucking picture, though. It's straight up. It's exactly what it said it was. You guys will see it once I like, because basically like what OBS is recording right now is like your voices in the chat and also like the video like stream footage of me just scrolling through the shit. It's really funny. Fucking who is this? Jamie Lee Curtis and her mother Janet Leigh party at Studio 50. That's that's mad funny. Donald
Yeah.
Trump. Oh, this is good. This is based actually. Donald Trump never danced at Studio 54. Everyone who is anyone had to make an appearance at Studio 54 during its golden years. It didn't matter if they were a mogul or an actor. If they wanted to be seen and admired, they knew they had to pass those velvet ropes. In the late 70s and early 80s, going to Studio 54 wasn't just a thing to do. It was a rite of passage. And there's just this photo of Donald Trump and this white woman surrounded by like 3 black dudes. I don't even know who these guys
Okay.
are.
It's his entourage, dude.
That does not look like his entourage. But actually, you know what? He looks like in this photo, he looks like he's having a good time. Like he looks like he's talking mad like shit and like people are like vibing. Actually, this one dude looks like he's on fucking coke and this other dude looks like he wants to rob Donald Trump, but otherwise it looks like a good time, I guess. Next up,
Yeah.
1970s.
Hey, he looks cool. He looks cool because he's black.
He does look
Yeah.
cool.
So,
I don't know
returning
what it
to
is.
what we were saying about shooting black.
Oh man,
Like,
do
if
we
we're-
really have to go back to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
If
be
they're
funny.
going to rob
So,
Donald Trump,
did I
would
tell you a
Donald
story
Trump
about
have the right
my
to shoot him?
friend Brian?
Wait,
Like
what?
my friend Brian, his Vietnamese guy. I'll talk to him. I'll talk about him sometimes. Like he's this racist guy that I know from like high school, and occasionally when we like go through my neighborhood, there's like a Nanticoke Road that is. I live in Salisbury, Maryland, and there's like this Route 13, and like there's at a right angle, like Nanticoke Road comes out and it goes all the way to the Chesapeake Bay. And well, it's like a long kind of stretch of road that I have to go to get to my house. And like on this stretch of road, there's like a lot of black guys that'll like go across the street. So it's like N crossing. I hate this restriction. I can't say the N word, but yeah, a lot of them will like cross the street, and you have to actually slow down for them, like they're deer. So like occasionally, like me and Brian will go into like we want to go to like the lake at night sometimes, just like chill and hang out. And a couple of times he wanted to run over a black guy, and I had to like take the wheel from him to keep him from doing it. Like I'm still not sure to this day whether or not he would have done it, but he seemed serious and
Yo,
adamant,
guys,
like because he was
my
like really
bad.
racist. But
I'm
people
sorry, I
were
gotta use
there.
the bathroom. Just so you guys could chill here with Sylvester Stallone.
Okay, so your black friend wanted to run over white people?
No, my Asian friend wanted to run over black people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
he's
thought you said
Vietnamese.
you wanted to white people. Okay. Yeah, you know
No, no,
what?
he's Vietnamese.
Yeah, he sounds like a good stand-up guy.
Yeah, he sounds like a quality guy to you.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. Like, he seemed like he's pretty well rounded in every other capacity, but like this one, this one trait was kind of troubling. But I don't know. Like
Yeah,
now I'm starting to give it like credence because maybe maybe he was onto something. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, you know what? The black on Asian crime statistics are kind of through the roof. So, yeah, I don't know if you
Black on
remember last.
Asian.
Yeah, dude.
I
You
mean, is
remember?
it like black on everyone?
Huh? Yeah, it's black on everything. That's the problem. But do you remember the whole Stop Asian Hate thing?
Yeah, briefly. It was kind of it was kind of, yeah, vaguely I remember it because it was a brief movement.
Yeah, do you remember why that came about?
Wasn't it like it was a response to like the Black Lives Matter movement because they wanted their own, and then everybody was like, no, you don't get your own movement, even though they're more of a minority, but they're not considered like as much of one because I guess they're not seen as different from white people because like we're the standard, I guess, and everything that deviates from that, it's like all on a spectrum of deviation. Like any color that gets darker, it's like kind of a color gradient. Like you're more of a minority, like population regardless.
Yeah, like, no, exactly. So, yeah, kinda, but what really happened was, like, it was funny, and I remember this happening, like, a week before the whole Stop Asian Hate thing really took off. There's a bunch of viral videos of black people beating up on Asians in cities and stuff, and, like, there was a bunch of, like, angry Asians talking about, like, the problem of, like, black people beating them up and stuff and assaulting them. And it was starting to blow up and
Yo,
whatever. And then
you
like,
can't. First of all, you can't beat up Asians because we have hollow bones. So when you hit us,
yeah,
we
yeah,
break easily, and you'll be charged with manslaughter. And you don't want that. Nobody wants that shit. All right. Nobody fucking
yeah,
wants
it's
to be
true.
charged with manslaughter.
No, it's
Yeah, I
true.
realized
But
that. I
like,
thought like Asians would be like really good at karate and stuff, but no, they can't really make up for their terrible physical
Yeah,
stature
dude.
with
That's
move.
why. That's why I use a sword. You know. That's why I'm trained in the blade.
yeah,
Isn't it kind of
no,
unwieldy though to like unholster your sword? It's like a yard long.
but
There's
no,
tech.
they're balanced a certain way, so you can swing them better, right?
I think it's just more like technique, you know. It's really just like you're talking about generally the act of unsheathing. So you basically pull the sword out. I'm not like really. It doesn't really do justice to the actual like minutia of the technique, but what I would say is like imagine like pulling out the sword portion of the way, and like when you have like say a third of the blade left, that's when you like pull the sheath back. And then because when you do that motion, you kind of like have more space to just automatically cut from the draw, and that's pretty much like the basis of, I don't know, the concept of like cutting from the draw. Like, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
pull it out
the
a
gun
large
and all.
number of way, and then you pull the sheath away as you pull it out at the same time, so you can like swing it out of your sheath.
Yes, you just unsheath your big long sword, and you also gotta
Throbbing
you also
sword.
got
Yeah,
you also gotta unsheath it though. Yeah, yeah, it is. So I mean, you get it, Jay. Like you seem to understand what I'm putting down.
See, I only
I
don't
can.
understand because there's guns, and like with guns, versus swords, it reminds me that like it's always Sunny scene where Mac had a sword or a saber and Charlie had a gun. And they were like trying to like do it. They're trying to stage like a rehearsal of what would happen if it was gun versus a sword. And pretty much every time Charlie got him with the gun, he was like, yeah, come on, you're being unfair. And you have to like recognize that I can do a zigzag pattern. And Charlie's like, no, I still got you pretty easily. Just move the hand,
No, I've seen
depending on
fucking
like where you go.
I've seen retarded like anime logic where like, oh, the thing about a gun is it could only shoot in a straight line. And I'm like, all right, well, you can just, if you miss the first time, just shoot him again, like what the fuck? But apparently like you
Yeah,
could.
but it's like almost lightning speed. I mean, like, it doesn't matter how it's because it's so fast that like the straight line is pretty much wherever you are, like on the person's visual spectrum. Like it's just a dot, really. It's not like you have to adjust for the Coriolis effect.
Yo, I'm scrolling past like a really old picture of Bill Murray, and it's pretty fucking wild.
I like Bill Murray. He's good. He's one of the celebrities that I don't hate. Although, like, I'm of the opinion that we should take
Everybody
out
loves
all
Bill
celebrities.
Wait, what? What'd
Yeah,
you say,
Bill
Jay?
Murray's cool.
Oh, okay.
I said I'm of the opinion that like every celebrity should be taken out.
Oh,
Just all of them.
like, what do you mean by taken out? Like, do you mean like taken out of their career or?
Um, I don't know, man. It depends.
Oh, okay.
Well, that celebrity. Yeah,
Could you
Sorry, what,
imagine?
Kane?
without celebrities, who would we envy?
I don't
I mean,
envy
if you killed all
anyone.
the celebrities, like you can't kill all the celebrities because there's always going to be the most popular people.
I don't think I envy
Kill.
celebrities, dude. It seems like such a fucking hollow and fake existence where you can't even like
I
rely on
know.
anyone to be like honest with you because they're all too busy
That's
worshiping
life.
you.
Yeah, dude. Not only
That's pretty
that,
much
but you have
life.
like undue power and influence over normies, and they're often bought out by like special interests. They're just like politicians, but like better looking. And like politicians should all be taken out too. So like they're all bad. Like
Well,
them and the
politicians,
bankers, get rid of them. Just get rid of them.
politicians are good looking too. I mean, you have to be good looking to be a good politician. I mean, Obama, he was like pretty handsome dude.
Obama was probably like one
Yeah,
of the
for
first presidents to get regularly photographed in his fucking like bathing suit.
yeah, for a black
Sexy
he
press.
was
Oh yeah,
okay, I guess.
he was a
No,
definitely he was a big swinging dick of a president. Like he was hotter. He was probably hotter than like JFK, and JFK was a. I bet JFK had a chub though. I bet he was chubbier than like Obama. Obama was mad fucking like fit and shit.
Standards back
yeah.
then were crazy, weird. I'm looking at pictures of JFK, and I'm like, this is considered an attractive guy. Like, he just looks like a four.
He was also
It's
kind
just
of
like an
cross-eyed.
average body.
He's a good looking
I think it's
bootleg.
his hair.
He comes from a long line of sexy bootleggers. You know that's how they made their fortune, right?
Yeah.
He was
One of the
certainly surly.
Oh, surly. He's a surly
I mean,
man.
sure, he was like confident, I guess.
wasn't he cross-eyed too? His eyes look kind of
He wasn't cross. I'm gonna look at pictures of him. I'm gonna see if he was he wasn't cross-eyed. Get out of here.
I think this kid was cross-eyed. He definitely couldn't see the bullet coming.
No one could
So
see a fucking bullet coming.
I don't know. I think
Exactly.
Obama could.
You're a fan
Yeah,
of Obama?
is great.
Dude, like, the footage is so funny, though, like, watching her trying to collect the brains. Like, what do you think you're gonna do, lady? Think you're gonna scoop them all together and put them back in his skull? He's gonna be
Holy,
fine?
holy shit, dude! I think Jay was right. He is kind of fucking cross-eyed.
It's just just a little bit.
Oh my god,
cross-eyed.
that's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm just like looking at this picture of him right now, and he's like this cross-eyed. You know what? I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna link it to you.
No, I'm looking. I'm Googling it too. And also, his wife was fucking ugly as shit, and her eyes are like too far set apart. So, like,
Just like their tits.
That's so funny.
60s and 70s tits were different. If you look at like 60s and 70s movies where they have nude scenes, it's like their tits are they're like flounder eyes are on the opposite sides of their body. It's like
yeah,
weird to look at. And then like you look at tits today and they're all like centered. It's binocular vision.
they are, but they also have like those little scars underneath them because they're all fake.
I haven't noticed those.
Yeah, me neither. I'm just saying like everything these days is fake. So, but no, Jackie Kennedy's kind of
Well,
gross.
I mean, sometimes I mean, they could be real and spectacular. I'm feeling pretty comfy right now. I'm ensconced in velvet. I have like a velvet tracksuit on right now. Just walking around comfy.
Oh yeah,
It's
so
nice.
Nice.
I was
I
trying to
feel
tell
healthy.
you. I was
I don't
trying to
wanna-
tell you guys before. I never heard Ted Cruz speak before today. I thought from all the memes he was like. I thought he was a complete moron, you know, because all I've known of this man is that he was like, you know, he just he was a dick or the Zodiac killer or some shit. But then I heard him speak. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, he could actually form sentences. Like this man knows how
Yeah,
to
you
talk.
can hear it. I'm not a fan. because I think he's one of those like fake people who like say stuff to get certain results and then do the complete opposite. But like, no, he's pretty coherent, and like usually what he says makes sense, but his actions are different than what he says usually.
Fuck Ted
But
Cruz, yo.
Yeah,
He's a bitch.
yeah, dude.
no, he just changed his mind. He changes his mind a lot. He self-evaluates a lot. I respect that.
Yo, oh my god, I just scrolled past this awesome photo of Steve Harvey. He's wearing like this slick. I'm following him. We're gonna follow him as a podcast. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I am now in charge of our social media presence. Like, I am de facto right now because I set it all up. Who the fuck is James
Okay.
Gunn?
Yeah, he sort of went ahead and did that.
Yeah, go for
Sure.
it.
It's pretty funny. Fox News really likes to like post on Twitter. I had to sneeze.
Yeah, Fox News is pretty bad, but they're not as bad as the other news stations, which are like really bad. I don't know. I don't watch the news. The news is gay as fuck. Hate the news.
You hate the news?
So
Why do you hate the
Yeah.
news?
I hate the news
Well, it's
because
boring.
it's boring and gay as fuck, and it's always a lie. Like, it doesn't matter who you're watching. It's like they're just lying. They're lying about like whatever they want you to believe. They'll frame stuff in ways like falsely, so you agree with them, and it's just bullshit. Left or right or center or
Why do I watch the
whatever.
news? I could just watch cartoons. Why do I watch the news?
The
I would much
cartoons
rather watch fucking
basically is the
cartoons.
news. Yo, I love how Nick Mullen's Twitter, like when you first try to like go to it, it says caution, this profile may include potentially sensitive content. You're seeing this warning because they
Nice.
tweet potentially sensitive images or language. Do you still want to view it? Question mark. I
That's
say
I
gold
don't
right
know.
there.
I say yes. That would be cool to have a Twitter account like that because that kind of adds that intrigue. But at the same time, it was fucking annoying trying to find it.
Yeah,
His Twitter handle
Don't
is
you ever get turned off by that kind of edginess like that? Isn't that considered like cringe, I guess?
I mean, I don't know. I guess there is a point where you could just be like tastelessly edgy to like where there's no point to the edginess and you're just kind of doing it. But I don't know. I mean, everything's got to have a bit of an edge. Like even like the most fun things in life, you usually have to sign a waiver before you do it, right?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I usually don't do those things.
Yeah, like college.
I fucking do those things.
Super.
Like I love that shit. Like, you know, whether it's skydiving, sword classes or archery or I love that shit.
Skydiving is, oh my god, you have to be like really fucking stupid to skydive.
I'm really
You're
fucking
gonna jump out
stupid.
of
What
this
can I
plane.
fucking say, Kane? I'm fucking stupid.
If the backpack doesn't open up, you die. I mean, and they've been known to fail.
I would never fucking skydive, Chris, ever.
This is why I don't go on
I know.
airplanes either. So maybe I'm just
That's a perfectly reasonable position to take, but you know, it's just whatever.
But like, imagine like your parachute doesn't open and you're still like you're like a mile up and you just have to fall for like 30 seconds. And you know you're gonna die when you hit the ground.
Yeah, that would be gay as fuck. I don't want that. That's why I won't do it.
You're just like
Like,
hanging
I
in the
don't know.
air for like seems like retardedly long
Yo, Jay, I gotta
amount of
ask you
time.
something.
You're just
Yo,
waiting.
Jay, what's
I'm
gas?
very risk averse.
What is gas per
Huh?
gallon? What's gas per gallon in your state? I just want to ask real quick.
It's like close to $6. It was
What
$5.90
the
something when I was driving around yesterday. Yeah.
What? Close to $6? That's some crack shit.
Leftist, dumb faggots. No, but for real, it's insane. And you know what? It was over 6 last week, and it dropped. So, I mean, that's nice, I guess. But it's insane.
That's
So,
damn, dude.
but yeah.
Above $6? Like holy shit.
It's like 3.8 here.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
you got it cheaper
Dude,
than I do then. Like over here it's like 465.
Yeah. No, it's, and you're in the city, right?
Me? Yeah, technically I am in the city, but I would get gas like, you know, within the city either way. Tis what it is.
Yeah, it's insane to me that my little suburb has like over $1 in gas price than you in New York City. That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
Like California is like fucked up. I hate it out here. It's also great, and I don't want to leave, but I have to. So If I could just like stay here on the beach forever, I would.
Become a beach
So,
bum? You would make a good beach bum, dude.
dude, I'd be prolific at beach bumming. I really would.
Like drill bit like Owen Wilson showering naked in the beach shower in front of a bunch of
Yeah,
kids.
now,
I know it's
I
fucked up.
love,
I know you're mad, but like I can't even. You know what? I got to work on my impressions. That's going to be my goal. I'm going to try. Wow.
okay.
Wow.
I don't
Wow.
know who you're impersonating. Who are you impersonating?
Owen Wilson.
Wilson. Owen Wilson.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
He needs to be taken out too.
What do you mean
So,
taken out? Like define taken out. Like, what do you mean by
dude, no,
that?
it has to be big. I mean, if people want to take him out for ice cream, they can do that. They just need to be taken out.
He needs a good taking out,
Yeah, just explain
He
to him
seems
why he's
lonely.
wrong.
Yeah.
Give him some ice cream, and it'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm watching a clip of Joe Biden getting his little booster shot, and it's captioned with
Uh,
we know boosters are critical to providing an additional level of protection against COVID-19. That's why I
no,
received my second booster today. And he's just like they're like, how does it feel, Mr. President? And he's like, wonderful.
dude, I love not being vaccinated. Get fucked, everyone who tried to get me to take it.
I
Just
never
don't do it.
I never once tried to get anyone to get vaccinated.
No, I know, because you're not a faggot.
Nope.
You respect other
I
people's
mean,
boundaries.
I don't know if that. All right, yeah, let's go with that. Fine. Yeah, I am not a
I just
faggot
felt
because.
entirely detached from COVID, bro.
Wait,
Like just
what?
detached from the movement. I mean, I never went out of my way to go get a vaccination. I mean, like nobody ever prompted me. Nobody ever said like you have to go get one to get this job. Like I just never had a reason to go do it, so I didn't. So
Yeah,
didn't really
fuck
need
it.
Good.
it.
You made the right choice. Dude, the thing
Just
is,
ended up getting COVID.
yeah, dude. Like, exactly. The more that normies want you to do things, you should do the complete opposite. It's like on principle. If people want you to do something, you don't do it.
You're
Just
just
period.
you're just a contrarian, Jay. That's what it is.
Dude, yeah, I am. But see, like that's all the reason there should be, or like should be necessary if you want to get an experimental gene editing vaccine or not. Like, oh, I don't want to because fuck you. That's good enough. I mean, there's plenty of other good reasons, but like we won't get into them because like we want to stay online, even though this is like our first real episode and stuff. So it's not like people are gonna come out of the woodwork to ban
Oh,
us.
all right. So I was thinking like about that. We should definitely like do it where all right, so I think if you want to like apply a format, we could do that, and we could do it through our free content. But then the free form content could be the paid for shit, where they would do it on Patreon or whatever. I guess. I mean, we could talk about it off the mic, but I don't know if maybe like what's more valuable, like the formatted content
Maybe
or like.
let's like try before like talking about making money off of this because it seems a little bit all over the place for the first episode.
It is. So I think we do need to have some form and structure.
Well, all right.
But
First
like
of all,
my
you
idea
can't
is,
you can't not allow me to like build a brand because that's one of the Jewiest things that I actually wanted to do. I want to fuck with the branding. Like, I mean, I
yeah, do
want
it.
to.
Make it, yeah,
Oh
make your
shit!
nest, get the
Yo yo yo!
furniture,
Since I mean
pick the
I
drapes.
mean I did say since to celebrate our first episode, that I would get stickers made, and once I get the stickers made, I could send some out to you guys, and maybe we could even open up like a web shop where we could sell the stickers out of, and I don't know, or maybe just the first batch we could just give them away to people and be like, here, take this, because I think it would be a cool looking fucking sticker. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a cool fucking logo. Just
I think it is.
it's so
I'm gonna
stupid.
put them places. I'm
Yeah.
gonna like put them on street signs and shit. I mean, like this area is already going to hell anyway. I may as well put something good on it. But but yeah, no, I think we should have some sort of form and structure, but it shouldn't be apparent. Like we should agree to
Yeah, it'll
like
be a
certain things.
guideline.
Yeah, like we'll have like light guidelines of what we're going to talk about and stuff. We'll agree upon it before.
Yeah.
Like we'll look into it so we have something roughly to say, and then we'll just wing it from there. We can like change subjects all we want,
Well,
and stuff. But just having
Well, first of all, I think we
like
need to determine like what our themes are, like our preferred themes for conversation, because I feel like you want to talk about politics a lot,
I
and
don't
I kind
care.
of want to keep it light
You
and talk
guys
about
could
just comedy.
you guys could fucking talk about politics. I don't give a fuck. I'm just having a blast like scrolling through our fucking
Yeah, I mean,
Twitter.
I don't want to talk about politics either. I feel like I'm just sort of like bearing through when you talk about Ted Cruz, and like I just don't give a shit.
Yeah. I mean,
But like,
if like
I
politics
mean,
get
sure,
old, I could tell you all about um how this dumbass bitch can't even tell what leaks look like. Who the fuck is this Catherine McBride? What an idiot. She can't
that
even. Actually, you know
that
what?
name
Those
sounds familiar.
they look like they might not be leaks. They could be like white onion shits. I don't know what I'm looking at. Maybe I'm retarded. You know what? Let's go with that. I am fucking retarded.
Yeah,
You,
me too.
you know what
maybe
I found?
we just need like a dumb guy to like just laugh at everything.
Yeah,
I think we all laugh at everything. I laugh at everything because everything is pretty
I laugh
fucking
at a
funny.
lot of things, so I think we'll be
Because
fine.
you
But
listen to
if we
Come Town,
really,
Dad's laughing like the entire time,
Come to
and
Yo,
like not
I
nearly
can't
the amount. Like
believe Come Town's ending, dude. That sucks. That sucks for me because I listen
I
to
looked it up and I didn't find that anywhere. Like, where'd you get that?
I've just been hearing it on their latest episodes that would go up. They would always talk about how like, dude, this is our last episode. You know what they talked about doing? They even said,
Which latest episode are you talking about?
you want me to link it to you like off the mic? Like I could do that. But basically what they said, well, Stav, he was like,
I mean, where
I think at
like
like the beginning
Steven
of
Seagal, 69 point.
no. It was late. It was the latest ones. I think it was on Steven Siegel's account on YouTube. He's the guy who like posts all the leaks on
Yeah,
YouTube.
those aren't the latest podcasts.
How
Yeah, those
old
are
are they?
reruns.
How old are they though? Like I'm pretty sure they're
They
like
could
pretty
they could be
recent.
years, months.
No. I know they're recent because I would listen to the shit they're talking about. Like they're
I
talking
just
about.
listened to it today, and they just ran like 2 or 3 episodes in a row that came from like years ago.
All right, you know what? Let's settle this right now. But from what they were saying, he said like 2023 at the beginning, he was considering maybe they'll just like they'll just like do like a whole 70 something hours so that they could have like slip one more year in, and I thought that was pretty funny because it's just to that point where they just really don't give a fuck. I mean, Nick Mullen is like a fucking millionaire
Yeah,
now, so that's like whatever. He
it's
could
just a joke.
yeah.
that's cool that he became a millionaire. You know, I'm proud of that because he like guys like him by society standards aren't supposed to become millionaires because he's like a schizophrenic fucking chimpanzee, but he did it and my boy did it and I'm proud. Like, you know, I'm happy
Good
for
for
him.
him. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
good for
Nick
him.
Mullen's pretty funny. I don't really like anyone else on Come Town. I think they're like fucked up
All
and
right, no.
retarded. But
You're just saying that because well, Stav is Stav, so anyone could say he's too retarded for their taste. And Adam, you don't like him because he's one of he's one of the parenthesis people.
because he's a Jew.
But they're integral
No,
to the rules of the show.
no, I just don't find either of them funny. But like,
Well, they're
You
not
I have
like
supposed
more.
to
but
be.
you like Nick though, right? You like the Moldog? Is that what you're saying?
So what? Okay, so the reason
Well,
I
the
think I
thing
like
is, you wouldn't like a guy just talking to himself for hours. I mean, you need that guy that like just talks and says funny things. You need the guy to laugh at him, which is Stav, and you need Adam to be the butt of the joke. And like, and also
I'm
just
just gonna
to be
fucking
like a
miss him,
segue for
man.
conversation.
I'm just gonna
I
You
just
fucking
can't
have
just have
more
like one person talking the whole time.
I have more exposure to Nick because my friend sends me a lot of his stuff, and I genuinely think he's funny and stuff. I just don't really like the other dudes and how they're like linked to Chapo leftist, like, look, we say faggot, that
Well,
means
dude,
we're
he is
free.
too.
You cannot demean other races. Like that's like
He is
all
also
Come Down is in my head. But Nick himself
he's
is
also a
funny.
leftist. He talks
I
about
know.
leftist points all the time, and yeah, sure.
It's just kind of gross. I don't like it. It just alienates me and stuff. But he does say funny stuff. Like I don't know. Just like the whole Chapo scene just pisses me off.
You
Like
know
they're
what?
not funny.
You just don't like Chapo Trap House because of that lisp. If they didn't have that lisp, you'd be like, these guys are all right, you know?
No, I don't think I would. I really don't. I just find them irritating. Every
Yeah,
time I see
I'm just
them
kidding.
say or do anything online, it's very much like, yeah, oh, we're don't worry, we're one of the good ones. And you can say what you want to me, but then if somebody says anything off color that's not politically correct. They're like, oh well, you're a bad person, and then they like go off and like
Well, because
say
they sold
faggot.
out.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back, guys.
I gotta go
Play
when you
nice
get
Well,
now.
they
back.
sold out.
They always seem to be like that though. No, it's just gay.
Yeah, well, I guess they don't really care. I mean,
Yeah.
like, I doubt they really have those convictions. They're just, doing it for the sake of making money and making sure that they're likable people are perceived as such.
And like their fans are even worse than they are. They're like the most like disgusting, like gender nonconformist, like just vile cretins, and I hate them. I can't stand it. But Nick Mullen is pretty funny,
Yeah.
so I'll give him that.
Yeah, this is why I tend to like watch comedy, like just standalone comedy sets, because I guess they feel like they need to like make social commentary on a regular basis just to seem like relevant in that sense.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
so
when you're just a comedy trip, it seems like you're a bit nihilistic.
yeah, fair enough. So I forget, are you a fan of Norm Macdonald or no?
Yeah, I'm a fan. I've been a fan for a while. I mean, sure, he's like a Reddit comic, but I'm trying not to let his fan base taint it for me, because he still has like a lot of good bits. And
Yo, I had a random thought while I was peeing. Is it true that episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they're all black? They all like wake up and they're black. Like, was that really like wiped from existence?
you can probably
I
find
heard
it
about
somewhere out there.
See, that sounds like a great episode.
It's amazing. Apparently, I was
Yeah.
I heard good
Whatever I
reviews
am,
about it.
So, but yeah, I gotta go cook dinner in a sec. So,
No,
like,
come on. Wait. We're at 51 minutes. Like, you got to give us 9 more minutes, and then you could go.
9.
Yeah, I'm playing. I can stay really.
Come on, Jay. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. 9 minutes.
Okay, I'll try. But like, I have a schedule to keep, dude.
All right.
Like,
What
yeah,
the fuck, dude?
Like the West Coast time difference is gay as shit, but I'm leaving soon. Like probably in a month or two, I'm gone, which
No,
means
no
we'll be
doubt.
on the same time.
Because like even if we do just cut off right here, I could probably like fill it in with like just either me and Kane, or I could do like my own song or something, you know. Oh, yo,
Yeah.
wait, let me plug my own shit. So I make music. You could look me up on Spotify as Chris Space Kimodo, and you spell it Kimodo. Check it out.
Like the dragon. Yeah. You're a dragon. It's because you're Asian.
No, Komodo. I don't even think Komodo aren't they like South Asian or come from like South Asia somewhere?
Yeah, I think they're from South Asia, but like Asian, Schmasian, whatever, they're all the same.
Yeah, we're all the same, definitely.
Yeah, all the same.
We speak
No,
the
they're
same
definitely
language.
not. No, for real though. Like, no, Asians are cool. They're easily my second favorite race.
What's your first favorite
Like,
race, Jay?
I don't know. White people, obviously,
Obviously, why obviously?
because like we're the best. I mean, no, but okay, if I'm gonna be serious for a sec, most white people are cringe as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
white liberals are the problem. They perpetuate all this gay bullshit in society, and I really don't like them. But I do love Asians, so
Do white liberals smell good?
I hate Asians. I'm racist against Asians.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Do white liberals smell good?
nah, probably not. I don't know. I don't get too close to them.
I
Anybody
don't get
smells
close
good.
enough to smell them. You should take a smell sample, Jay, and then make a full assessment. Because for all you know, they could smell like fucking daffodils.
Yeah, I guess they could.
No, they probably smell like rank. Like they probably smell like Portland.
Yeah, probably. No, they all smell like Albie.
What's he smell like?
I like Albie. I've been bothering him online lately, like commenting offensive stuff on his shit. It's been
Yeah,
good.
it was really funny when I found out he was a twin. I was like, oh shit, his brother got all the nutrients in the womb, and I was like cracking up in my. I was like, I was really laughing. Like, I said that, and I was like driving, still laughing about it, driving home from work. I was like,
His brother actually ate him in the womb. his brother died upon birth, so he just like had to be fished out of his brother's stomach.
His brother's
Oh
mad
my goodness.
successful. Isn't his brother like a lawyer or some shit?
Yeah, I think so.
And meanwhile,
And Albie's Albie.
yeah, and Albi's Albi, yeah, Albi's
Yeah.
Albi.
I like him. He's funny. So
Well,
I'll just leave it at that. He's pretty damn insincere though. Like you should see the shit that he says in DM when no
Oh,
one's
come
looking,
on.
when we're invisible.
I'm insincere as fuck, dude, online.
No, you're
spill the
not.
tea.
You're pretty offensive on your timeline too.
I'm not offensive. I don't try. I'm not a malicious. I'm a benign kind of offensive.
Yeah, I don't know. You got visited by the feds, so that's pretty awesome. So
That wasn't my fault. All right, so I only got visited by the feds because I posted that we should plan and coordinate a domestic terrorist attack on the Burning Man festival, and they came through, and I had to explain to them like, dude, it was a shit post, and I even said like I lost my fucking main account because of that. I had like over 1,000 friends, and like I had 1,000 people forced to look at like every deranged thought I had, and it was chill, but because I made that one stupid post about how we should plan and coordinate and execute a domestic terrorist attack on the next Burning Man festival, the feds show up and they ask questions and shit, and apparently you just can't fucking do that.
yeah, see, that's gay. We need total freedom. We need to be able to blow up
No,
Burning
no,
Man.
no, no. I kind of get where they're coming from, because like it could have been anything else, but it had to be the Burning Man festival, where like congressmen's kids must go.
Oh yeah. No, Burning Man's glowy as fuck. So
It is glowy as
anyway, I
shit.
really should go. My barbecue is running and it's wasting like propane, so I really should go.
All right, but for future reference, you should get like earbuds or wireless earphones so you could talk while you do shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a good idea.
Yes. Okay, Jay, we will
Yeah.
let you go. Kane, are you still with me?
Okay.
Kane.
Yeah, I'm just I'm scrolling out through my Google Keep notes, just trying to organize some shit.
Good shit.
Okay. I'll see you guys later. Okay.
Yeah, we're at 56 minutes,
All
so
right, see you
you're
later.
good, yo. I'll see you later, Jay.
Wait.
Is he gone? Can we talk shit about him yet? Yeah, he's
I,
gone.
I think so. Uh, I don't know. Okay, if we're gonna talk shit, I
No,
think
no,
that
no,
our podcast
no.
together, like kind
Come
of.
on, dude. We can't do that. Like it's our first episode. It's good vibes. But I'm serious
All
about
right,
I'm serious about making these fucking stickers,
I just
bro. They're gonna look so sick. You know you want one. You know you want a couple.
okay. I just want it to be funnier, I want it to be consistently funny. I don't want to be like whining about shit. All right, whatever.
I mean, I've heard people complain about you, and I've heard people praise you. I think it's good to have
Hmm.
both in equal measure. I would hope like just as many people complain about me as they do fucking like praise me and worship me. I would hope there's the other half that's like I'm gonna fucking kill that fucking that.
Well, but besides besides Erica, who complained about me.
um, everybody in that I couldn't even tell you a lot. Actually, you know what? I could say like everybody has complained about you, but only when you get into that like altercation with them in the chats. And I even said in the
Hmm.
chat, I was like, I feel like Kane is a lot more tolerable when you don't antagonize him. Like
Oh, exactly. I mean, you can't go off of those because like I was just like I was getting into fights with them. They're not gonna like me when I'm fighting them.
yeah, that's
So of
true.
course, like after I fight them and make them seem like an asshole, like they're
No,
gonna
I'm
be
the
like,
same.
okay, like
I'm
retroactively
I'm the
changing their
same
mind.
way. I'm trying to work on it though. I'm trying to like figure out ways to like not get as angry, because it doesn't happen that often, but when it does, whew, like I'm ashamed. I'm like, damn, dude, did I really have to like go off on this person like that?
Yeah. Well, okay, so you say like everybody, but like who's everybody besides Erica?
You know what, Kane? You're right.
Well,
Maybe
let's
maybe 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 I
find these
was
people and docs.
maybe I was utilizing hyperbole here. Like maybe that was a hyperbolic statement.
Maybe. Sample
Yeah.
size of one. That's enough. That's everybody, one person. But
Yo, so wait, do you consider this
whatever.
first episode a success?
This episode, no, not really. Honestly, I feel like
Well, guess what?
it was
Guess
like
what,
all
baby? Guess what? I'm
like
posting it, yo.
what?
It's going up. It's going up on our fucking
Okay.
YouTube. Everyone's gonna see it.
All
Everyone's
right,
gonna hear it.
fine.
Me too. I'm
I mean,
fine with
as
it.
long
I
as you
like it. I'm cool with it.
like too, just for some contrast, but because I don't know, you have to have like a good dynamic between people, and yeah,
I think the dynamic was good. I like listening to you and Jay speak. In fact, that's probably like my self-criticism. Like, spent a lot more time, like just listening to you guys scrolling through Twitter than it was actually like saying shit. We'll do better. We'll figure it out. We'll get better.
yeah, we'll get more structured instead of like this masculine dick waving thing where we're trying to talk over each other and seem like the cool guy. I
Uh,
feel
yo,
like that happens a lot, like especially
we
when
don't do
guys are like
that. I don't.
first
I didn't
meeting
get
each
that
other.
vibe. I didn't get that vibe that we were like dick. Anyway, but listen, we got to say goodbye to the listeners, all right? And we got to thank them for listening to us.
Oh, what, right now we're ending it?
No, just the recording. I'm just gonna hit stop recording. The call's still gonna go on, but I gotta stop recording because we're at the hour mark and we have a full thing now.
All right, sure. Well, see you later, guys. Hopefully this wasn't too terrible, but we'll do better.
And what else do you have to say to them?
Um, hmm.
Tell them,
Well,
tell them, tell them how you feel
I,
right now.
I
No,
I
I'm
just
fucking
immediately
with
want
you.
to
I'm
say
just
something
gonna
that's